Always up, dog. Huh?
Hey. Trying to pull it up here. Come on, you can do it.
Refresh. Yep. Okay, we're good on YouTube.
Hey.
Sounds good. Damn, we have 218 subscribers on YouTube. When the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them. I don't know how, but we do.
We gotta start utilizing that more. All right.
Yeah, we should. Honestly. Let's get that out of the way.
There we go. TikTok's good.
I'm on TikTok. There we go. Hey, I can see everything now. We're live again. Almost been a whole ass year since we've been online. When's the last time we streamed?
It had to have been for college football the championship.
Oh yeah, getting close to the playoff there.
I don't know that
it's the last time.
I don't know that we did anything after that.
We did not. Thought about doing some hockey stuff, but I think we got busy.
Yeah. Damn, that was a long time ago. All right. Well, we're fucking back, brother. Let me see.
Hell yeah.
What's going on here? I need to pull up TikTok because I need the chat. That's trying to have me log in.
People starting to roll in here. Let us know you guys are here. If you guys are popping on in, we're going to be talking some NFL football, some fantasy football, and some little bit of college football playoff and whatever else I guess we decide to talk about. There's Xander.
Sandy! Dude, TikTok is so annoying.
Careful, they might ban you.
Yeah, right? Am I logged into the right account here? Yes, I am. Okay.
Oh, I got something interesting we can talk about a bit. I just pulled it up.
It's muted. Test. Hello, 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 hello.
We're all here.
It's muted. Test. Okay, we're good. All right. What do we start with?
NFL Week 1 schedule. What pops out at you here?
Okay, so obvious elephant in the room. Cowboys Eagles, game 1. We will be watching that game from the Vegas airport.
I will be at a sports book somewhere in Vegas. You guys will be on the plane when the game ends, I guess.
Yeah, I might end up just sloshed on the plane going back, just depending on how that goes. Hopefully the Eagles are on a Super Bowl hangover.
What are your realistic expectations for this game?
Dude, I have no idea what to expect this season from the Cowboys. It's like you bringing in Shot, the whole new coaching system. Micah's on holdout, fucking laying on the training tables during preseason games now. Apparently he was only there for like 2 minutes and they just blew that out of the water. Sounds about right. But I have no idea what to expect from this Cowboys team. I want to be hopeful. That there's always that hope. But I'm also, a logical thinker. And also very worried. The Eagles, I don't think the Eagles necessarily got better this offseason. They lost a lot of their defensive key players. Well, not a lot, but a couple. Darius Slay's gone, no? I think he took off. Yep. He kind of started falling off the wagon there toward the end, but he's gone. There's a couple of other players that are gone now. So I don't think the Eagles necessarily got better, but I don't think they really got worse either. So that game's in Philly. They'll be getting their rings, having their whole ceremony and everything. I don't expect Dallas to win that game. I'd be thrilled if they do.
Do you expect them to keep it close at least?
I think we have a shot to. Again, it's a whole new system, so it's very hard to know, especially in the preseason. I mean, all we watched was Joe Milton throw fucking 90-yard passes over our receivers' heads, and then you start to put money on him for the last preseason game, and then he starts playing like he's just been in the NFL for 10 years, so it's great. But we haven't really seen a lot from our offense. Our running back room there's way too many people there. We need to figure out what cuts are going to be made here in this last week of the preseason, and who's going to be our starter. Yeah, I mean we like our entire preseason was just Deuce Vaughn and I think Miles Sanders played a little bit. I mean he's obviously a veteran. He should be signed. He should stay on the team in that depth chart. I don't think we saw hardly any of Javonte Williams. He's supposed to be our starter, so we'll see. We will see.
Then with me, we have the coaching carousel continues in Indy.
You guys are on everything carousel at this point.
Yeah, all right, we're fucking terrible.
Everybody's just jumping on and off.
I don't know what to do. Daniel Jones is our starter, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
I thought they give Richardson a chance, but I think something's going on with Richardson internally that maybe Steichen hasn't talked about. But
like mentally,
I mean, just like I guess his like personality wise and his ethic to the team or something like that. Because like this is supposed to be his year to like really prove himself, and he just got benched right away. So like he's not even starting week 1. So I don't even think we'll see him unless Daniel Jones gets injured or really shits the bed like good old Daniel Jones usually does. But we'll see how he does with this Colts offense. I mean, I honestly think this is one of the better teams Daniel Jones has ever been on, even though the Colts, this team is not that great when you compare it to other teams right now.
Well, yeah, Daniel Jones also spent the first, what is it, year 7 or 8 for him now already? And he's
year 6.
Somewhere around there, but he was with the Giants the whole time who couldn't put a team together.
They made the playoffs once.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe it's a new horizon for Daniel Jones here. I've always liked him. I've always thought he's a pretty good quarterback. It's just, when you don't have an offensive line to block for you and then you trade away the best running back in the league to your division rival for a sack of potatoes.
Not really getting the tools to do anything.
So,
well, we got Taylor in the backfield. He should be back and back to his own ways. We picked up Tyler Warren, badass tight end from Penn State last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about him. I went to Colts training camp last week and I actually saw him in action, and that is a big dude. That guy is a specimen for sure. Made some pretty cool catches out there too while we were out there. But I'm excited to see him out there. He might be a sleeper in fantasy for fantasy football and a sleeper for offensive rookie of the year. So don't sleep on that.
Write that down. I said, write that down.
Yeah, write it down. But I'm optimistic to see what's going to happen. I don't expect us to do much. I mean, I don't even expect us to compete for our own division. You have the Texans and the Jaguars who got better in the offseason. The Titans still fucking suck, so that's great.
The Jags are still the Jags, though.
Yeah. I mean, they'll still beat us at home. We haven't won there since 2014.
It's wild.
Or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, by the way, that game this year is on Xander's birthday, so happy birthday, Xander. You get a Jaguars win.
You get Casey in a Jaguars shirt again.
Yeah. Fuck. Man. At least it's in December. So
I'm so glad Steven bought that. It's so good.
When he brought it to me, I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
What is, besides our teams, what is another matchup that catches your eye in week 1?
There's a couple of obvious ones. I mean, you look at Sunday Night Football. I think we can touch on that toward the end because we can actually expand on that. Lions Packers is going to be huge. A lot of people are riding the Packers like very high. I need to talk about this because it's kind of weird. There's a lot of people speculating that Jordan Love is like the best quarterback in the league at this point. Like there is so much, dare I say, glazing going on with Jordan Love. Like, don't get me wrong. He's a good fucking quarterback and he's very young and there's so much potential there for him. But like to put him over, your Joe Burrow, your Patrick Mahomes, your Josh Allen, people are putting him over those quarterbacks for whatever reason. And I'm just like, I don't know if it's rage bait or if it's just, I don't know.
I hate when people do this to those kinds of quarterbacks because what has Jordan Love done?
Exactly.
Nothing. He's done nothing.
The Packers teams have been productive. They've been good teams. They've made the playoffs since he's been in the league and gotten what they've lost in the divisional round each year. They beat the shit out of us this first year in. I know that.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done that much like to really have earned that caliber of like an elite quarter. He's not an elite quarterback yet. He's not there.
The best thing the Packers did this offseason was draft Golden and add to their wide receiver depth chart. Reed and Dubes last year, I believe, had a lot of drops last year, and I think that's a big reason why the Packers lost a lot of games. They also lost Jair Alexander, so cornerback depth raises flags for me. So I don't think the Packers are going to be this. I mean, they could be good, but they're not going to be like one of the best teams in the league. I don't even see them like, even if they make the playoffs somehow, I don't even think they win a playoff game.
That division's going to be tough again.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Vikings who got better. You have the Lions who got better. And you have the Bears who drastically got better in the offseason. That team could win that division this year. Yeah. I'm not saying they're going to, but they could.
Yeah, that probably going to be another year of them being the best division in football.
The Packers also have the 5th toughest overall schedule, according to this link I'm reading right here. So,
reputable source, Casey's link he's reading.
Yep. Oh, we got some fantasy football questions in the chat over here.
I don't have the TikTok chat up. Hold on.
Yeah, you want to pull it up here?
Bajan or JSN? Oh, wait. Bajan and JSN or Saquon and Drake?
Ooh. I would take Bijan over everybody this year, honestly. Because I think he is going to be... I think this is going to be his breakout year. Bijan's a big dude, and he's going to run people over.
Also found out this offseason his name is Bajan, not Bijan.
Bijan Robinson.
He came on to, I don't know, I think it was just an interview in a preseason game, and they asked him, they were like, how do you actually say your name? Because we hear so many different things. His name is Bajan, not Bijan. Doesn't fucking matter. I mean, I'm
still going to call him Bijan.
Jeanette calls him Brian Robinson just to be a shithead.
What was this question right here? Do I start Chris Olave or Jalen Waddle in fantasy? If I had the choice between the two, I would choose Jalen Waddle because I feel like that's going to be a more explosive offense in Miami than New Orleans. So I would take Jalen Waddle 100%. What about you, Daniel?
Is Tua's brain still like intact?
I mean, he has to be the quarterback too. I don't even know who their backup is right now.
I'm so genuinely like concerned for that man at this point. For Life Golf, thank you for the follow. Quick shout out. I think I'd be on board with that with Jalen Waddle. I mean, the Dolphins have had good offenses in the past couple of years. It's just they can't stay healthy. That's the only issue. Yeah.
We open against him too. I think Devon Achane is.
Oh, yeah, you're also playing the Colts.
I don't even know if he's going to play against the Colts week 1, so that would be a big thing too. By the way, the Colts defense this year, I think it's going to be amazing. Our offense, a lot to be said about that. We're going to find out.
I think there's a lot of ifs in a lot of the teams this season. There was a lot of movement in the offseason. There's a lot of players going around and a lot of changes happening. So this could be one of those like weird seasons where everything just kind of shifts. I mean, obviously, I think we're going to see, those elite teams still up there with, the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, those sorts, the Lions. But there was a lot of changes in a lot of different teams. So it could be interesting to see.
Well, we're getting some fantasy football questions. Anything else stick out to you this week 1 schedule before we move on to fantasy football?
Bears Vikings, good matchup. Another division rivalry there.
That'll tell a lot about the Bears team this season.
Yeah, it's in Chicago too, so I think it's in Chicago.
It's gonna be rocking in Chicago. Edward is in the chat.
Chicago. Edward, how are your abs? I made Edward work his abs out the other day. I'm still sore.
You also have the battle for Ohio week 1.
Fuck Ohio. I love Joe Burrow, but the state of Ohio, y'all need some work.
We're getting to some fantasy football here in a sec, guys. We'll answer all your questions. So if you guys have any fantasy questions, lay them on us. We will let you guys know. I did see something interesting. There was a thing that came across that said, "We own you," which is every team's best record against a certain team in the league. Who do you think the Cowboys have the best record against?
That's like league-wide?
League-wide. Best record ever against like It's their best winning percentage against any team.
Well, it's probably a team that you play less. That you just don't. It's probably the fucking Colts somehow.
It's not.
Are we in the AFC or the NFC? You can give me that at least.
NFC.
It's an NFC team. All time. That's tough because, I mean, you just cycle everybody but your division every year.
Going to the Cowboys and the Colts. The Cowboys are 11-6 all time against the Colts.
It sounds about right.
Edward says Falcons. Nope, it is not the Falcons.
It's in the NFC. I don't know. Is it in our division?
No.
No?
It is. You want to take a guess? One more guess?
I want to say the Panthers.
Yes. It is
Oh!
the Carolina Panthers.
Nice.
The Cowboys are 12-3 all time against the Carolina Panthers.
I mean, the Panthers have just kind of historically been bad, besides when Cam
Yeah.
Newton was there. So, you know, like, that was kind of my shot in the dark there.
Just so you know, on this list, the Panthers are on here 4 times.
Oh, my God.
The Bears are 9-3 against them. The Steelers are 7-1 against them. And the Bills are 6-2 against them. Which is kind of crazy to me.
The Panthers, if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, I actually golfed with one of Frank's buddies the other day. He's a Panthers fan. If you're not born in North Carolina and you're a Panthers fan, sorry. I mean, sorry
Maybe
regardless,
something.
but
Hey, Jack's a Panthers fan in the chat over here.
hey, you're faithful, dog. I respect you.
Anybody else in the chat want to go over another team that curious about, like a record against all time? Fantasy Demon says, go Colts, baby. Hell yeah, Fantasy Demon. Aw, from Charlotte and a Panthers fan. I'm sad all the time. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sad as a Colts fan, too, if it makes you feel any better.
You could have, you know, Jerry Jones running your organization and just turn it into a soap opera. Literally his words. The Cowboys are a year-long soap opera.
Who do you think the Colts' best record is against?
Oh.
In the NFC. Me too, Fantasy Demon. Me too.
Colts best record in the NFC. Let's go. Is it another historically bad team?
Not really. This team's been to a Super Bowl in our lifetime.
In our
We're not
lifetime?
going to do every single team, Caesar. If you want us to go over a team, throw one out there.
If you guys are chilling in the chat too, this is our first live stream back, like revamping everything. So like share us out if you're hanging out enjoying it, like the stream and do all that shit, so we can kind of get up and going again. We appreciate you guys being here.
Edward being a troll. Colts have a stat for that.
Yeah.
That is true.
So NFC Colts best record. Is it someone in the NFC West?
No.
I don't think it's the NFC East.
No.
I'm gonna go with somewhere in the South.
Yes.
So that leaves. Give me the Saints.
No.
Damn it! It's not the Panthers. We just went over all those.
Nope. It's not the Panthers.
So it's either the Falcons or is it the Falcons?
It is the Falcons.
It's the Falcons.
We are 15-3 all time against the Falcons, and we lost to them last year. So that's telling you something about our team this now.
Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like you see those matchups where it's like just all-time matchups, and it's just so far weighed one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't play them that often, so it's just like, how did we get to this? Yeah.
It's like Fantasy Demon. He was saying Falcons in the chat, but I didn't want to ruin it real quick. But Edward says, "Do the Bears." Well, we already did. We told you that their best record's against the Panthers as well. So, teams that are undefeated against another team. There's one team that is undefeated against another team. Can you name both teams?
Actually, say that again.
There's two teams that are undefeated against a team, and they're two different teams. So, that means this team has never lost to these teams. There's two teams in the NFC that have never lost to the same team.
Chat? Who do we think? Oh, we have YouTube
I'll
chatters
tell you
going
the team.
too.
The team is the Texans, and they're 0-6 against both these teams.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Boy, Texans fans too. Hey, the Texans have peaked up as of late. They've gotten better. Thank the Lord, because God bless.
Yeah, I can't talk shit anymore.
The only like thing they really had going for a long time was Arian Foster, and it's just. Ugh.
Jack says, I bet the Packers have never lost to the Packers.
So the Texans are the team that they've never beaten two teams.
Correct.
Give me the Patriots.
Wrong.
No? Fuck. Okay. Wait, you said they're both in the NFC though, huh?
Correct.
Okay. So the Patriots are out. That was a dumb guess. NFC teams against the fucking Texans? It's going to be something like just so obscure. Give me like the Niners.
No. And wrong division. Not in that
Okay,
division.
so not in that division. So let's take it to the East.
Correct.
Philly?
It is Philly.
Okay.
Philly is 6-0 against the Texans. There is one more NFC team that is 6-0 against the Texans. Never lost to them.
Okay, so they're either in the East or the South, though. Are they also in the East? Is it the fucking Cowboys? No, we've lost to the Texans.
Yeah, you lost to them last year or 2 years ago.
We got beat the shit out of on Thanksgiving by them.
Yeah, remember Xander said, I don't know what the points are, but give them to me.
Yeah.
22.5, and they lost by like 24.
Yeah.
So
Braden over on YouTube is asking if we are able to give them feedback on the team they drafted.
yes. We will do fantasy football stuff next after this question here.
There you go. So we're down to the NFC South.
No.
Oh no, we didn't go over the North. Dumbass.
It is in the North.
The Lions weren't good for a long time. There's no way it's them. Give me the Packers.
The Packers' best record over a team is 11-2, and it's against the Chargers.
Jesus
so it is
Christ.
not the Packers.
So I mean, then that just leaves. Well, I didn't say the Lions. It's not the Lions though. There's no way it's the Lions.
Lions' best record is 16-5, and it's against the Browns. One team left.
I haven't said the Bears.
Already told you what the Bears team was.
So it's the fucking. Who's the other team in that division? What the fuck? Packers, Bears, Lions, Vikings?
It's the Vikings. The Vikings are 6-0 against the Texans.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And those aren't their best records though, right?
It's their best record against
Obviously without
one
losing.
team. Correct. So like it's best record against one specific team.
Gotcha. Fuck the
I'm
Texans,
glad to
huh?
see that the Colts are not on this list, so that's good. Oh, never mind. The Saints are 9-5 against us. We suck.
Ben down there said, Colts and Michigan fans? My brothers.
Hell yeah.
I'm not a Colts fan. Just throwing that out
I
there.
am. It's just me.
I'll
He's a
support
Cowboy
the
fan.
Colts though. If I had to pick if I had to pick an AFC team, it would be the Bills. I'm almost to the point where I'm going to switch from the Cowboys to the Bills, but I've been a Cowboys fan for my whole life. So it's kind of like, I can't really do that. But
He's getting a semi for Josh Allen over
dude,
there.
I'm so fucking ready to just.
Never mind. It's a full.
Yeah. Yeah. Full chub. All right. I think we're good there. Should we go into fantasy football?
Let's do it. Let's go into some fantasy football.
Quite.
Ben David, thanks for the like on the live. We appreciate you.
All right. So fantasy, are we going? So our league, let's start with this. We are having our fantasy football draft next week in beautiful Las Vegas.
Can't wait to be there.
Well, not next week, but the weekend. Oh, no, it is next week, right? Next Sunday? Or no, it's on the 3rd.
A week from tomorrow, we leave for Vegas. Our draft is on Wednesday of next week. So it's the day before the season starts.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we will be drafting there in Vegas. We will probably put some kind of live stream. Well, I mean, we're going to film content up there for you guys. probably put together some kind of like short live stream while we're up there. So make sure you're following.
Yeah, we'll be golfing out there too, so it's gonna be fun.
But the whole point of that was we run a half PPR league now. We used to have it as a standard league until I bullied Casey enough to change it. And we met in the middle, and instead of doing PPR, we settled at half PPR, which honestly, up to this point, I think is the best format to use. Because PPR just gets out of hand with the receptions, and having a half PPR league really balances the in-between of it. So I really think that that is the best format to use.
I actually thoroughly enjoyed the half PPR format we had last year. It was great.
It's perfect.
But if you guys have any questions about fantasy football, now's the time to drop them in the chat. Let us know. Do you have a fantasy football link, Daniel?
A link?
To change it to from week 1?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah, thank you for the follow.
Stay hydrated here. This is your daily reminder to drink your fucking water. Nope. That one.
Wrong one. There you
Found
go.
it.
Fantasy football.
Alrighty.
Hey, why'd you pick the Patriots?
They're living their fantasy, you know? It's a dream for them to win the Super Bowl this year. I don't know. Oh, bad joke.
All right. If you guys have some fantasy questions, lay them down. I'm going to give you guys, through the first 4 rounds, I'm going to give you players that I'm going to target and players I'm going to avoid. So we'll go over that in a second too. But if you got any questions, lay them in the chat.
So many people, like I was mentioning earlier, there's so many people that move teams, and I'm just like, I gotta catch up on everything, bro. So many things happened. Let's go.
All right, got a couple questions. Chase Brown or Bucky Irving? I actually like both of them this year. Chase Brown would be the guy I probably lean towards a little bit more because Joe Mixon has been injured and everything. I don't even think he's with the team anymore. Where's Joe Mixon at?
Didn't he end up with Houston?
He is. No, yeah, he's with Houston. Sorry, he went to Houston a while ago.
Yeah, last year.
I would take Brown.
How reliable is the Bengals' offensive line now, though? Are they still shitters?
I mean, that's the other question.
The Bengals' O-line has been fucking abysmal the past couple of years.
I do think they addressed it in the offseason, though. So
I hope so. Poor Joe Burrow, bro. Poor Joe Burrow.
Edward says, for all the Christian McCaffrey truthers, tell them don't do it.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's on the cover of Madden. Tread lightly. Tread lightly. Very worried for that guy. I'm gonna go Bucky in that scenario. The Bengals offensive line to me at this point is like, prove it to me before I'm gonna put faith in you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd rather stick with Bucky there. He proved a lot last year, and I think I would go there. So that kind of screws you asking us because that splits your decision.
That is true.
But now you have reasoning behind each one where it's like you take the Bengals, it's like proving grounds for their offensive line. Whereas, Bucky Irving has a little bit more reliability going on down there. So
regardless, I don't think you could go wrong with either one.
Yeah, no, both good.
If you come down to that decision, that kind of sucks. But hopefully somebody like takes one of them before you're going, and it kind of makes your decision a little easier.
That's a very useful comment from user 5,000 numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Have a good life, idiot. Sorry.
Jameson Williams or Zay Flowers at flex. Both great options at flex, honestly. Jameson Williams is going to have the big play upside, better touchdown potential, and I think the more deep shots that he's going to get. Zay Flowers is going to get more volume. So if you're in a PPR league, I'd probably lean Zay Flowers in a PPR league because I think he's going to get more targets than Jameson Williams. But if you're looking for that big play, I think Jameson Williams is the guy that's going to deliver more than Zay Flowers at that. And I think Jameson will actually have more touchdowns than Zay Flowers this year.
I'm on board with that. I don't really even need to touch on that. It was perfect. Zay Flowers saw a lot of action last year, especially with how much the Ravens run the ball. You know, between Lamar and their running backs and whatnot, and their fucking jet sweeps and shit. They're such a crafty offense. They're fun to watch. How do I rig it so I get the first pick of my draft?
Freaking Xander. Justin or CD? I'm guessing that's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Let me go on. Might be a little bit of a hot take here. I think CD Lamb is going to lead all wide receivers this year in everything. I think if I had the number one pick in the draft, I would pick CD Lamb this year.
With Dickhead on the other side?
Yeah, I do.
That's bold.
I think him and Dak have great chemistry. I mean, don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow and
Jamar Chase.
Chase are going to be amazing as always. But, I mean, you said it. Their offensive line never holds up.
Yeah, Dallas might not be great this year either, though.
Yeah. We'll see. But I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be the leader of all wide receivers this season in fantasy. That's just my opinion.
I fucking hope so. I'm here for it. Personally, splitting catches with what the fuck? George Pickens. Goddamn. Splitting receptions with George Pickens, and then you have your tight end and Jake Ferguson, and then they're kind of stacking the wide receiver room a little bit with young guys. I'm at Justin Jefferson on that. Personally, I do think Dak and CD do. I mean, they have great chemistry. I think the chemistry between the three of them is going to be outstanding. But the offensive line is a very, very large question mark.
Here's why I'm not taking Jefferson. It's the QB play over in Minnesota. I know it's probably going to be McCarthy, right? JJ McCarthy over there. Love JJ McCarthy, but he was injured last year. Who knows how he's going to come back? So I would take the safer bet with Dak and the chemistry he has with CD over that right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that's where I go back to where I don't think there's a bad choice because they're both great receivers.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at like 1-2 in fantasy.
Well, maybe 2-3 because of Jamar Chase.
Okay, sorry.
But
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but top 3 for sure. But I would go CD all day, every day.
I respect it. As a Cowboys fan, I definitely respect it. What else we got?
Edward with his Super Bowl talk for the Cowboys.
We already got that one.
Jack, if you got Scattaboo in the last round, that's actually a pretty good pick there. I mean, those are just dart throws anyway at the end there. So, but I mean, at least you didn't take him like the 6th round, 7th round, like some people are taking him.
Where did he get drafted to?
The Giants.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be pretty good for them.
Are the Giants going to be any good at all?
We're going to find out.
There's a lot of people trying to ride the Giants at this point, and I don't understand why. But, I mean, well, I saw, the whole Jackson Dart thing and whatnot. He's playing pretty good preseason ball. And
yeah, Dart has looked great. Did you see him where he faked a run and he just threw it to the right?
I did not see that. No.
That was crazy. He ran up the middle like he was going to run, and then he just like launched the ball to the right, and guy caught it and ran up the field. Crazy play. He's going to be good. In fantasy football, let's go to round 1 here. These are players I am targeting, and then I'll give you a player that I'm avoiding. So, players I'm targeting, we already talked about CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's number 1 on my list. Jahmyr Gibbs down in Detroit. I think he's going to be very good this year, and I think him and
Demo
Bijan, as we said earlier.
Oh, never mind.
I think will be one of the top 2 running backs this year. Saquon Barkley, you saw what he did last year. I actually had him last year. Took him from Tony. Remember, Tony got mad.
Yeah.
That I drafted him right before, and then he went off for me and took me to a 3rd place finish. A 4th place finish, something like that. And then Justin Jefferson is the other one that I am targeting. So between CD and Justin Jefferson, earlier we were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody you're targeting this year in the 1st round, Daniel?
I have not built like my entire fantasy cheat sheet that I put together usually. What I'll usually do, and it works. I've been in this league for what, 4 years now? 4 or 5?
Something like that.
I've won twice. So
Mhm.
it fucking works. I'll take probably like my top 3 picks that I absolutely want. And then from there, I start to kind of dive deeper into the structure of the team around them. Let's say like we're talking about running backs, right?
Mhm.
You got your 1, 2, 3, you know, you go maybe CMC, Saquon, Bijan Robinson. And then after that, you kind of start to nitpick a little bit more because you know those top 3 guys are going to perform no matter what, unless, you know, God forbid they get hurt. After that,
CMC.
though, yeah, Madden cover, Madden curse. You go into a, you know, more in-depth look, like how is their offensive line looking? How are the receivers around them looking? Like the entire structure of the team. And then from there, you kind of decide between, you know, the next 20 or so people on the list, and then kind of just go from there. That's kind of the way I structure my fantasy drafts. Ours is the only one I'm doing this year, and that's why I haven't really gotten so far into it, because we're not drafting until the day before.
Next Wednesday.
So yeah.
I'm in 4 leagues, and I've had one yesterday, one tomorrow, one later this week, and then ours.
Yeah.
So, I know you mentioned McCaffrey. He's the one in the first round I'm staying away from.
Avoid.
I'm avoiding him this year. I just can't do it with the injury proneness. I know he's looked great in the preseason, but it's the fucking preseason.
I'll tell you one thing though, like he got hurt a lot in Carolina. Yeah. Look at the team that he had around him in Carolina as opposed to, you know, coming over to San Francisco. It's kind of a different team. You know, you have an actual offensive line blocking for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Granted, most of his injuries were ACL oriented and not him just getting nailed. Pause. But I don't know. I personally, you're on board with it. I'm not picking fucking Christian McCaffrey. Not doing it. There's enough other talent that I could be confident in without drafting him.
I would take a better wide receiver, like a wide receiver that gets a lot of targets over him this year. Like I'm just not going to do it. Not going to stay near him.
Plus Madden curse.
Oh yeah, there's that too. All right, let's see if we got anything in the chat. Dart is like Josh Allen, says V-Man.
Oh, that's bold.
I got Tyler Warren, Travis Kelce. Happy about my tight end room. Jack, I like Warren this year. I really do. I think he might take the majority of the targets on the Colts, honestly, because let's be honest, we got Pittman and Pierce, and yeah, we need a revamp. But Kelsey's getting older, so I think Kelsey will eventually start to dwindle down.
She didn't show up on stream.
Yeah,
the part's cut off.
But I like those 2 tight ends. I mean, they're good tight ends to have.
Travis Kelce didn't do fucking shit last season. I'm sorry to tell you, he was ass.
Yeah, he was not great.
The Chiefs were doing everything in their power to win their games by the fucking skin of their teeth, and you know it worked. Hats off to them. They found their ways to win their games, but Travis Kelce did not do shit.
Yeah. Will Ruderman, he says, I'm torn between Neighbors and Collins at the 1-7. Neighbors being ranked higher sways me one way, but Nico is a beast. It might be more consistent. Here's the other thing. You're drafting at the 1-7. Is it a 12-man league, 10-man, or 10-man league? And then as you get to that pick, somebody could take one of those players before you. So let me pull up my rankings that I have.
Your deciding factor. I'm taking Nico Collins there personally. He's got a track record, and
I have my own rankings here that
yeah, well, Nico is a beast. He went crazy last year, and then he got hurt for a while. But when he was on the field, the Texans were a different team. He was so good. Fucking Xander had him last season, and that was like his saving grace for half the season. Also, you know, his kryptonite because he was hurt half the season. But when he was in, he was performing.
Overall rankings here, I actually have Nico Collins at 8. So I would take Collins as well. I have Neighbors at 10. So I also would go with Nico Collins, but Neighbors is still going to be a great quarterback, especially if Jackson Dart looks as good as he has in the preseason here.
That's the hard thing to tell, though, is like when you only have preseason reps to go off of, looking at Jackson Dart, you have no idea. Like going from preseason to a regular season NFL game is a dramatic difference. You're going like you're taking seconds, like the second team basically in preseason, and then once you get to that first team, it's like there's a reason they don't play in the preseason, and it's because they know what the fuck they're doing. So it's what the Giants have the Commanders week 1, so
good old divisional matchup there. As Edward said in the chat, the 49ers have just acquired Brian Robinson Jr. from the Washington Commanders.
he got shot.
He did, but he balled out last year.
He did. I just anytime I see that guy's name, I'm like, damn, that guy got fucking shot. Him and who's the other dude that got shot? You see all the memes about them, like, yeah, about them hanging out together, like, fucking internet, bro. Anyway,
Internet's funny. So when it comes to the Commanders with that trade, there is a rookie coming in, Ja'Cory Proxy Merritt. I actually drafted him this year in my draft that I had yesterday. I think he's going to be really good this year.
who's this?
That guy has been doing very good in the preseason. He went to Arizona. He was at Arizona last year. I think he was drafted by the Commanders in like round 6 or 7 this year. I don't remember exactly which round, but in the preseason, he has 18 carries, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. He averages almost 4 yards a carry.
And he was doing that with the Commanders.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The preseason.
Is he going to be Washington starter then?
I think they still have Austin Eckler. But I mean, I think running backs are going to more of a committee here these days. Like, there's not really, other than Derrick Henry. Do you know of any other team that really has like a workhorse the entire game? Doesn't switch
Eagles?
out at all. Barkley. I mean, but Barkley. I guess Barkley.
Nobody really swaps in with him. They keep trying to fucking ride. What is that dumbass's name? Oh my god, what is his name? The Eagles' like third running back that they just will not get rid of.
AJ Dillon.
No. Oh, AJ Dillon is their third now.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I thinking of though? I guess they finally got rid of him. Boston, was it Boston? Boston Connor? No, that's fucking. that's Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee show. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, what's his name? God, I can't think of it. Anyway, the Eagles were holding on to a running back for like way too long, and they just kept trying. Boston Scott, there you go.
Austin Scott, there you go.
And they just kept pushing him, and he just never got better. Looks like they finally got rid of him, though.
That's funny.
What do we got here? Tristan, should I start Josh Jacobs or JSN? I'm assuming that's Jackson Smith and Jigba.
In a flex.
In a flex slot.
In a flex spot.
That definitely depends on if you're in a PPR, half PPR, like what format your league is.
What's the format of your league? We have to know.
So if you guys are going to send your questions, make sure to include your league format.
Quite frankly, I think I'd just take Josh Jacobs. He is my number 8 overall running back. So Jackson Smith and Jigba, I have him at 15. So I don't care what format it is. He's with Packers. Did great last year, and I think he's going to do good this year. So Smith and Jigba might have a breakout year this year, though, because in Seattle, he didn't do bad last year. It was his first year.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. Who's Edward? Who's the QB in Seattle right now? Is it still? It's not Geno anymore.
No, Geno's with the Raiders now. I think it's Jalen Milrose, who they drafted, I think. I don't know if he's starting. Drew Lock, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold is not with the Vikings anymore. Oh my God. I'm telling you, so many things happened.
It's Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was their starter.
Yeah. And then Drew Lock, then Jalen Milroe.
Mm-hmm.
Chat GPT, what you got? Fucking Edward.
Where do Puka and CD rank for you guys this season? Tristan, I already told you guys. I think CD. I think he's going to be the best wide receiver this year, in fantasy. But Puka's up there. I mean, he's still a first rounder.
He's definitely a wide receiver 1 now. I mean, Cooper Kupp's gone.
I have Puka as my number 7 overall wide receiver. Overall player, where would I put him? Probably top 10, maybe 11, 12, something like that. But yeah, I definitely, if you're in a 12-man league, he's a first rounder for sure.
Forgot Cooper Kupp went to the Seattle. Could be something to watch for.
Drop any more teams or questions about any more fantasy stuff? Is D Adams in LA still? I think he's still with the Rams.
Yeah. He didn't play any of the preseason, but he's still there. We could go way too early Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah, let's go.
If there's nothing else coming in for fantasy.
Chad, who you got winning the Super Bowl this year? Who's winning the NFC? Who's winning the AFC? And who's winning the Super Bowl? Drop them in. Let us know. What do you got, Daniel?
It's a great question. I would love to see the fucking Bills finally do it. Obviously, the Cowboys being there would be great.
I think the Cowboys aren't going to the Super Bowl, Daniel.
We can dream,
I
though.
think the Bills have missed their window.
Yeah, they're just donezo.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're done. They're going to make playoffs. Still going to be a great team. America wants Bills versus Lions. You know how broken that Super Bowl would be?
That'd be nuts.
Yeah, but just like
have we confirmed Taylor Swift as the Super Bowl halftime show?
I'm sure she is.
You see all those teasers that she was doing on New Heights?
Yeah.
She's like leaving out like all these little hints about it being in where the fuck is it in Detroit this year?
I actually don't know.
There were a bunch of little like Easter egg hints that she was dropping. So y'all get ready for a T Swifty Super Bowl fucking halftime show.
It's in Levi's Stadium.
Oh, it's in Levi's. That's right. It was just in Detroit. I don't know. There's too many things to keep up with. Realistically, though, if we're looking at this in the grand scheme of things, at this point in time, give me the Lions to get there. Give me the Lions to get there, as long as they can stay healthy.
Believing in the Lions.
I don't want to pick the Chiefs because fuck them. I don't want to pick the Ravens either because the Ravens are that team too. They're that team where it's like, all right, well, this is the year. And then they get to the playoffs and they fucking shit the bed. The whole AFC is just structured to where it's the Bills, Ravens, and Chiefs every year. And the Chiefs are the only ones that ever actually get it done. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I'm so over it. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills and the Lions. I'm doing it.
He's going with the Bills and Lions. Now, who wins that game, Daniel?
Oh, God. So the Bills have never won a Super Bowl, and neither have the Lions. They've never.
The Bills at one point, I think, lost 4 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah, and a bunch of them were to Dallas in the 90s. Kind of shot myself in the foot here. Hey, Jonathan sent
now you got to make a pick.
a gift earlier. Thanks, Jonathan. Fuck. This is, oh God. Nah, I want to see Josh Allen do it. Give me the Bills.
So you got Bills, Lions, with the
Yep.
Bills winning the Super Bowl.
Give me
Lions
the
dreams
Bills.
crushed again.
And the Lions. And the Bills win.
For me, out of the AFC, team that's expected to contend for a championship this year, and I expect them to win the AFC. They might lose 2 or 3 games all year. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. That team, I mean, if there's a year for Lamar to actually do it, I mean, this is the team. He's got the team to do it this year. So I think the Ravens are going to win the AFC. The NFC. I'm going to roll with you, Daniel. I think the Lions are going to win the NFC this year. I think last year, the loss that they had in the first round of the playoffs to the Commanders might really piss them off. They're getting Aiden Hutchinson back.
If they had Aiden Hutchinson last year, bro,
yeah,
they would have done it.
I mean, as long as they stay healthy, they're going to contend. But ultimately, I think they fall to the Ravens in the Super Bowl. So I think the Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this year over the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions are winning the NFC, but they can't beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl, and the Ravens might run away with it. So Taylor Swift's going to be singing for the Ravens.
I'm here for it. I'm there with you. They have everything they could possibly need and want, but they just don't ever capitalize. Well, I mean, they won when they had the Harbaugh Bowl, yeah? They beat the Niners? Yeah, because the Niners haven't won since...
That's when they were in New Orleans and the lights went out during the game.
Hey, fun fact for all you shitters saying that the Cowboys haven't won in a long time. It's been longer for the Niners, so eat shit. Anyway. Yeah, dude, I can't ride with the Ravens. I mean, the Bills do the same shit, though, so it's like... At that point, it's just more of what I want to see happen, because I fucking love Josh Allen. I'm telling you, I've legitimately been considering like
jumping.
Just let me be a Bills fan. And at least at that point, my thinking was like, they've never won a Super Bowl. So technically it's not a bandwagon fan.
Here's the thing. If you jump from the Cowboys to the Bills, you're going from 5 Super Bowls to 0 Super Bowls.
It's fair. But also Jerry Jones is a fucking shithead and I'm tired of the organization. That's what I'm tired of. I'm not tired of the team. I'm tired of the organization.
I think everybody is tired of him.
It's so annoying.
I hate the politics that Jerry Jones runs with throughout the league. I mean, like, it's made him what he is today and everything, but it's not like that anymore. I just don't like it.
He's just making his money off the publicity.
I don't hate the Cowboys either. I don't like Jerry Jones. I don't like the Jones family, the way they run that team. They're running it into the ground.
It's so annoying. I'm so over it. You'll see me on Sunday, though. My fucking CD Lamb jersey on. Oh, I finally have Sundays off consistently, so I will be able to watch every week. I also have Thursdays off every week. So if anything, the Monday night games, I won't get to watch, but I'll have them on at work.
Yeah. Edward, you're scoffing at the Ravens pick. Who's your Super Bowl pick? You gonna say the Chiefs and the fucking Eagles again? You homosexual?
Can't wait to take it off TikTok for that nonsense.
Yeah, we're about to do that.
Jack has been going on asking about fantasy still. Let's back up real quick. Trade DJ Moore and Njoku and who? TET, is that fucking Etienne?
Travis Etienne, yep, that's him.
For Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison, Jalen Waddle, and Sam Laporta. That's actually a good trade. I'm not crazy about Kyler Murray being in that because you have little faith in that guy. I mean, they could be okay. The Cardinals might not be terrible this season.
I wouldn't do that trade though.
If you have DJ Moore and Njoku and Etienne, I would probably just stick with that.
I'm not a believer in Laporta this year. Why is he offering 3 players for?
I was getting 4 in return. Okay. That's why it was kind of like, okay, that's kind of a good trade.
I don't like Laporta this year. Not a Laporta fan this year.
There's a lot going on in Detroit's offense for that. I would keep. I would not trade.
Mhm.
Okay, and that was the same message over and over again. So we addressed that. Edward has the Bills in lines as well, and it is Josh Allen's year. I absolutely hope so.
Are you off the script of the the Chiefs, Edward? Remember
Off the
last year he
script.
was like all into like his
Dude,
he's like it's in the script, it's written.
yeah. Anybody else?
All right.
Fantasy football, Super Bowl predictions. Who's your team? Choose now and forever, or forever hold your peace.
What? Shall I move on to some college football?
Going once, going twice. All right, fantasy football's over.
Pedro says Bills win it all.
I hope so. I really do. I am like a back end Bills fan at this point. Bills Mafia is fucking awesome. The team that they have built is just so wholesome, and especially after like watching Hard Knocks, like we've been catching up with that. It's a team you want to see be successful.
This is also the Bills' last season in their current stadium.
Oh yeah, that too. That stadium is looking kind of insane.
Yeah. Pedro says the scary part is if they do win, the city of Buffalo is burning down.
Yeah.
They're going to light a building on fire and jump through that. That's what they're going to do instead of the tables.
That's week 1. There we go.
Yeah, Edward, that is sad. Them being to 4 straight.
Who should I get at the 7?
Is PPR or standard or half PPR?
Also,
standard.
how many
Wait,
teams in your league? You want to assume that it's a 12-man league, but then you get that PPR 10-man.
Around that frame, you should have Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins,
Best
Derrick Henry
receiver
will be there.
available.
Yeah, those should be the players available. I would go Nico Collins.
It depends on who's getting drafted early. If there's running backs coming off the board immediately, I mean, you're kind of forced to take a running back, but also that leaves better options for a wide receiver. Which, I mean, if your league is logical, they'll start taking receivers if it's a PPR league.
I mean, if they're taking running backs, I mean, he might even have Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, no, he won't have Jahmyr Gibbs. He might even have CeeDee Lamb available at 7. So, there you go. All right. I know it's way too early, but college football playoff.
Michigan's winning
Who
it
do
all.
we think is going to be in the Final Four?
Should we just settle that now? Michigan's going to win the national championship? We're so bad.
Yeah, go blue.
Dude,
Settled.
fucking, oh God, what's the quarterback's name? Dude, I'm so bad with names. Who's our new quarterback? Number 1 prospect in the country.
I'll let you fester over it.
Oh God, I hate you.
Bryce Underwood.
There you go. He's got some dog in him, bro.
Yeah,
He's already saying he's like, we're gonna fucking do it. He's ready to win the national championship.
Let me kind of go over the Big Ten here. Who do you think is going to win the Big Ten here? Like, being realistic, do you think it's gonna be Michigan?
I think we have a shot. I think
You do.
last year was not great. We beat Ohio State though. So that's I mean, that's a win, and it's like, that's, if we're not winning the national championship, but we beat Ohio State, it's like, all right, good season, let's go.
What's crazy is we could play them twice now.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be cool. But okay, so if we're looking at the Big Ten, let me pull everyone up here so I don't miss anyone with all the new additions and whatnot.
Hey, don't forget UCLA, USC, Washington, and Oregon.
So
Go for it.
go ahead, give your thought process that you were about to give, and then I'll
So,
spiel.
I really think that this year is Penn State's to lose the Big Ten. I do think. Let me pull up Penn State's schedule here. Penn State's gonna have a really good team this year. when it comes down to their schedule, I mean, they open against freaking Nevada at home, and then they play FIU, and then Villanova. So their first 3 games are like, those are givens. Their first big test comes the end of September. They play Oregon, and Penn State's ranked number 2. Oregon is currently ranked number 7. So that's going to be a telltale about how the rest of the season is going to go. Then they play UCLA, win. Northwestern, win. Iowa, they have no freaking offense, win. Then they play Ohio State November 1st. That's a game I think they can lose because it's in the horseshoe.
Yeah.
Depends on how Ohio State looks too, because they have a new quarterback coming in. Who knows what their offense is going to look like? They lost a lot of players in the offseason. I'm not really sold. I know Ohio State's ranked number 3 in the preseason right now. I'm not really sold on them right now. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. I definitely don't think they're winning the national championship. They may get to the playoff, but they're not winning the national championship.
How much of their team got drafted is what you have to look at. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you kind of put, so if you look at the entirety of the Big Ten, there's only like 5 teams that are really going to compete to get into the playoff. And that's Michigan, Ohio State. You see Oregon up there, Penn State. And then,
That's it.
I mean,
That's
maybe
it,
Indiana has another good season after last year, but
Here's a sleeper team in the Big Ten this year for me. Illinois could do some damage this year, but I don't see them doing it. But that's a team that could.
the Illini?
The Illini.
Oh, whatever it is. It's fucking stupid. Why is that your mascot? Let's just take Illinois and take the O out, and that'll be our mascot. Oh, okay.
But Brett Bielema's their head coach. I mean, great coach. Bringing a good team in, good squad. They can upset some people and upset some teams. But I don't think they're going to make the playoff. Nope, sure don't. But I think Penn State is going to win the Big Ten. They might win the Big Ten championship. They might actually lose the Big Ten championship. They could win. They could go undefeated through the Big Ten championship and then lose either to Oregon, Michigan, and Ohio State. I think that's your Big Ten championship game. Penn State and somebody else. So we'll see there. But
we're still sitting at the 8-team playoff. So you got your
12 teams.
Huh?
12-team playoff.
Oh, right. There's 2 teams get a bye? No, that doesn't make any sense.
4 teams get a bye.
4 teams get a bye. That's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Dude, I'm tripping out. Okay.
We have Edwards saying Archie in there. Baker saying Ohio. Bill Belichick winning would be crazy. I mean, Bill Belichick coming into North Carolina is crazy to me. Texas, Ohio State going off week 1. That's going to be a massive game to start the season. Also, shout out Lee Corso. It's his last college game day. I'm going to be so sad.
I think that's something. If you're a college football, if you're a football fan, it's just one of the most, like, I don't want to say bittersweet. It's bitter. Like, it's so sad to see that he's not going to be there anymore. You know, he's been such a staple in college game day, and just
to me, Lee Corso is the face of college football.
He is. It's just,
yeah,
it's so good not being able to see the picks every week with the headgear and the whatnot. It's just,
I do wonder if he passes the headgear picks off to like Pat McAfee or somebody like that. Be like, all right, you're going to make the headgear picks now.
Yeah.
They can't go on without headgear picks.
Yeah. Pat would be great at it. That guy and his fucking personality.
But I'm going to be sad. I'm going to watch that entire game day and be sad about it at the end when they sign off. When they sign off, that's going to be sad. You put on one of the his wave with the mascot. It's probably gonna be Brutus again because that's like his first ever headgear he did. But that's gonna be a moment for sure.
The game's at the Horseshoe, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, back to the Big Ten. So my bad. I love Lee Corso.
Alrighty. Yeah. So I mean, again, looking at this in retrospect, we got like 5, maybe 6 teams that are gonna possibly compete for a playoff spot and the conference. I like Michigan's odds. I like where you're at with Ohio State not being as good. I mean, they're not going to be as good as last year. Their team last year was fucking outstanding. Their team, they were underrated in my opinion. Like,
Couldn't beat Michigan.
it's because of their coaching though. Their
Yep,
team itself was so fucking good. Ryan Day's just an idiot.
Yeah, that's true too.
They beat themselves that game 100%. For whatever reason, they decided we're going to try to out tough Michigan, and that was the dumbest thing they could have done because they had 99 overall speed wide receivers on every corner.
And
Idiots.
6% toughness.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the best days of the year. I remember I was at work. I was still working at Target, and I was at work, and I walked into the break room, and it was 13-10. I was like, what? And then we won, and I was just laughing. I was just walking around the floor at work just laughing.
Here's the thing. I don't think they're beating us this year either.
Good.
I really don't.
It's been, what, 1,400 days now?
It's been over 2,000 days.
It's been so long. Oh, man. If there's one thing we can hold on to, it's that. It's so good. I love it. Oh.
Let's see.
I see
the actual count.
Huh?
It has been 2,093 days since Ohio State last beat Michigan in football.
It's so good.
I was at that game, by the way. They lost. But I've been to a game since that we won. The year we won the Natty.
Oh.
So good. Chad, who do we think is making the playoff this year? Let us know. We want to know your takes on who you think might make the college football playoff this year. We're giving our top 4. One of my picks is Penn State this year. I think they're going to win the Big Ten. Daniel likes Michigan, so I hope it's Michigan. That'd be great.
Looking at
Let's
the
move over
top
to
25 here now. Just gonna go kind of based off that for like if we're finding a top playoff bracket way too early.
Here's something else. Do you know in the top 25 college football rankings that they release every year, the AP poll, 15. Most of the teams ranked 15 and lower drop out.
So like 15 to 25 will not be there,
like,
basically.
I think 1 or 2 teams will survive being in the poll.
Yeah. I mean, usually when you look at those are those teams that they'll go on like a hot season. I mean, like looking at it now, you got starting at 15, it's Florida, SMU, Kansas State, Oklahoma after that, A&M, Indiana, hot streak last year. Ole Miss is one of those teams that kind of lingers down in the SEC. Iowa State,
Got Lane Kiffin over there. Ole Miss.
Yeah. You got Tech, Tennessee, and Boise State there. Like those are all teams to me that are like they're very hit or miss. You know.
I think Boise State actually this year actually plays Notre Dame.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
We get Notre Dame into a fucking conference, huh?
Yep, they play Notre Dame week 1, 2, 3, 4 at Notre Dame.
UTEP's in the playoff this year.
UTEP.
I see you, Diego. Freak yeah. Edward said that Lee Corso should be the next cover of NCAA football. I'm on board with that.
I'm on board with that too. Put him on the cover. Put Lee Corso on the cover. Me looking at the top 25. As I'm looking at the AP top 25. We got Texas at 1, Penn State at 2, Ohio State at 3, overrated this year. Clemson at 4. Clemson's a sleeper team. Clemson's a sleeper team this year that I think could do some damage. Georgia at 5. And I don't know how much I believe in Georgia this year either. This is one of those things where the SEC teams are just ranked higher every year. I don't know if Georgia will be there. Edward says, Texas at 1 annoys me. Why does that annoy you, Edward? Do you really think it's going to be close to the same teams as last year? I don't think it's going to be the same teams.
I just tried to adjust my glasses. I had to go check on the dogs, make sure they're not destroying the house. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. No, I was just saying that I don't really believe in Georgia this year.
I mean, who else do you have down there in the SEC, though?
What was Georgia's quarterback last? Gunnar Stockton, that guy last year. Think he balls out this year?
They had what was it? They had one game where one of them got concussed. Was it him?
That was him.
And then who came in behind him?
I don't remember.
It was some other like.
It was in the playoff. I think it was against Texas.
Actually. It was a name like Gunnar Stockton, though. It was like some real like Southern name. You know, fitting. Uh, I don't know. I mean, he had a good season last year. He didn't play bad. Georgia was obviously a good, like, they were there. I just I don't know who else in the SEC besides like Texas is really going to be there.
Here's a team to be on the lookout for. Florida. I think Florida has a shot this year to be really good. Their schedule, I think, is the hardest, I believe, in the country. Let's see. They play LSU, who's ranked number 9, Miami, who's ranked number 10, Texas, who's ranked number 1, Texas A&M, who's ranked number 19, Georgia, who's ranked number 5, Ole Miss, who's ranked number 21, and Tennessee, who's ranked number 24.
Good Lord.
7 ranked teams. And they play Florida State at the end of the year. They play Kentucky in the middle of the year. That's a rivalry game. They open the year against Long Island and South Florida, but their schedule is loaded.
Yeah, that's tough. Like those first 5 you read, I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, if they can survive that, they're... Oh, Carson Beck. There you go.
Carson Beck was their quarterback. Yeah. Gunnar Stockton was their second string.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens here with them. But out of the SEC, I do like Texas. I think Texas is going to be in the top 4.
They better fucking do it, bro. Like, how many times do you have to go through it? Right? Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have everything going for you now. You have Arch at quarterback. You can't blame fucking Quinn Ewers ever again. They have to.
Yeah.
If they don't, is Sark gone?
No. No.
Just to speculate.
No. I mean, if they go from number 1 and lose a bunch of games and be unranked and then suck, like maybe, but he's not getting fired.
Yeah,
There's no way. No way. Third team I would pick. I don't know. This is where it gets hard because like you got to really pick out 4 teams to like come in and win, and really Michigan could be one of them.
These are always fun to do with like the way too earlys because you do it and then you come back later in the end of the season and it's nowhere close.
Here, I think I got my 4. Third team I'm bringing in, Clemson. I think Clemson's going to be really good this year.
Dabo
Sweeney back in the playoffs.
So who do you have so far? You got Penn State out of the Big Ten.
Texas out of the SEC.
Texas. Or make sure I write all this down. Clemson.
Out of the ACC.
Out of the ACC.
I think them barely missing last year is going to light a fire under their ass. They also have an easy schedule. Their first 3 games are against Troy, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, and then they play North Carolina, which is Bill Belichick's new team. They're in Alabama. They do play SMU. That's going to be a revenge game from them.
Smooth.
And then they end the season with South Carolina. They got Florida State in between. Not a hard schedule when you look at it.
Who do you think competes in that conference, though, with Clemson and the ACC? You think it's just Miami?
SMU.
You think SMU will be up there again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think Miami competes with that too, or no?
No, I think Miami's overrated.
Yeah.
They lost Cam Ward.
It's true.
Cam Ward is now with the Titans. So I don't think Miami... I think Miami's overranked right now. Yep. They might still be ranked, but I don't think they're going to have a terrible season. But I don't think they're the best team. They open the season against Notre Dame next week.
I mean, so we'll find out. Yeah, that'll tell you.
Yep. Then 3 weeks later, they play Florida. So I don't think Miami is a team this year. Miami, everyone was riding Miami last year, and they didn't even make the playoff. So
yeah. They got hot, and then just...
I think they lost like towards the end.
Yeah, they started shitting the bed real hard.
Who did they lose to? Oh, let's get that out of the way. Stupid
Get the shit out of me. They lost to
My
SMU,
bad.
no? Or were they waiting to get into the playoff based on what happened with SMU?
I think they were waiting to see based on what happened. I don't remember exactly. I know something happened with them. I think they lost to somebody last year.
There was a whole thing with Arizona State getting in, and then SMU. I don't know. It was a whole fucking thing.
I'm gonna figure it out right now. Give me 1 second. They lost to Syracuse.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They lost to Syracuse to end the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they lost the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Fucking Pop-Tarts.
I'm going to that game this year. I don't care who's playing.
I'll meet you there.
Let's go.
I was telling Shane I'm gonna.
Scared the shit out of me last year. Oh yeah, when they played Texas, that was a good game. That was the best game of the first round, actually.
Yeah, all the other games in that first round were terrible.
Yeah, really bad. Fourth team I would take. Last team in. Well, I mean not last team in, but last team in the Final Four. For me, I'm gonna go with the Oregon Ducks.
The Ducks.
The Ducks. Quack Attack.
So that's your top 4.
My top 4. I've got Penn State, Texas, Clemson, and Oregon. Final 4. I think the national championship, Penn State and Texas.
Damn.
And I think Texas wins it all. They are my pick to win it all this year. I think they're going to do it this year. This is the year for Texas to do it. If they're going to do it, this is the year. Penn State also. I mean, I think that would be a great matchup. Texas and Penn State. I mean, they're ranked 1-2 right now in the AP poll. And I'm not going by the rankings here. I'm just going by who I think is going to get there. And I think these two teams have the best chance to get there. Penn State returns Drew Aller, their quarterback. Texas has Arch Manning, who is a phenom right now. So I can't wait for the season to start.
I know. I'm just thinking about all the shit that, like, well, one, we're going to be wrong about. And two, like, just watching football again. It's just such a fucking... There are so many people in this, like culture now. It's a lot of shit I see on TikTok where it's like, I'm not going to waste my time watching sports. I have better things to do. Fuck off. Like,
yeah. Let the rest of us be happy.
First of all, like, you can always tell that those are people that have never played sports, you know, past Pee-wee.
Or ever.
If you play any kind of sport past, like, well, including ever, but like if you get into high school sports and you play beyond that, there is so much, like, just more that exists in sports. It's so much more than just playing the game. God. I'm sorry. There's this weird culture that's like out in the world now, and it's very popular on TikTok to where it's like you can't waste your time and like enjoy your life, and it's driving me insane. Don't watch sports if you don't want to watch sports, but goddamn, it is so fucking beautiful.
It's one of the best things of the year. Xander says, "What's this guy whining about?"
Yeah. Shut up and do your job. How about that? But anyway, sorry, had to spew that out. What were we talking about?
What's your top 4? Your final 4.
Okay.
Way too early final 4.
Way too early final 4.
Xander said lunchy.
Nice. I'll take Michigan. I'm going to do it. I'm going to ride Michigan.
Yeah,
might be a fan base bias, but fuck it.
It definitely is, but I'm here for it.
I'm taking Texas as well. They have to. It's not an if or like, will they? They absolutely, like, they have to do it now, or it's gonna like, it's just not gonna happen. I'm quite over Texas getting as far as they do and then just, you know, shitting it.
Mm-hmm.
I think dumbass Notre Dame is gonna get in somehow again.
Now, you think, here's the thing, they could get in, but do you think they win and get to the Final Four? Remember, this is the Final Four, not just Notre Dame getting in.
So this is saying like teams after the first round, obviously.
Correct. Yes.
What about Michigan State? What?
Michigan State ain't doing shit.
Well, I don't know their status in basketball either. Yeah, who cares? No offense to you, Colin.
Colin, we love you.
Michigan State's not doing shit.
No, realistically, I really think they're going to struggle this year. Michigan State's not going to have a great season. I think they're actually picked to get near to last in the league this year. I hope that happens. I
don't want to count Ohio State out. Look, okay, I want to count Ohio State out. Don't get me wrong. But they're always lingering there, you know?
They are.
Final four, though.
Here's the thing. I think Ohio State gets in the playoffs.
You think they lose
But
first round?
I think they lose somewhere.
Okay. Okay, so give me Michigan and Texas. Those I'll lock in. Georgia's another one of those teams too, where it's just like you can't really count them out until they're counted, like they count themselves out. I'll throw Georgia in the mix. Who else?
You need one more.
Yeah.
Colin says Michigan State is going to beat Michigan this year.
Yeah, okay.
We will see, sir. We will see.
Anything is possible,
And
but
if you guys do,
doesn't mean it's likely.
come back to the chat because we will eat our crow. But if they don't, you better come back to the chat anyway.
What did you just say?
We will eat our crow.
We will eat our crow?
Yeah.
What the
You never
fuck
heard
does that mean? No?
I mean, like,
How
I'll
fucking
suck it
old
up
are
when
you?
You guys beat us. Fuck it.
I've never heard that in my life.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so Michigan, Texas, Georgia. I'll go Penn State.
Michigan, Texas, Georgia, Penn State.
I could see Notre Dame being there. I could see it happening because they're just kind of one of those teams that just, like, as of late, they're just kind of one of those, like, annoying teams that lingers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll ride Penn State with you.
Who wins the national championship? Who gets there and who wins?
Do we get a 2026 national championship flag to replace? Shit. No, give me Texas. Give me Texas. I think
Texas
we
over who?
get Texas and Michigan would be fucking cool. That would be sick. I don't want to see Texas and Georgia. I don't want to see Texas and Penn State either. Fuck it. Way too early predictions. Give me Texas and Michigan in the national championship. And Texas wins, though. I think Texas is going to win it this year.
So we're both on Texas winning the national championship this year.
I think it's theirs. I think it's theirs to win. Like if they don't win it, if they do anything less than winning the national championship, it is a bad season for the Texas Longhorns.
I would agree with that. I think their fan base and their alums will have something to say in the offseason too. So
Xander said I'm 5 years old apparently for never hearing "we will eat our crow."
have you ever heard that, Edward? You ever heard that expression? We're the 90s Bills. You mean we're?
Texas is the 90s Bills. They just get there and never do it. That's tough.
But they have done it in your lifetime. Even Daniel's seen Texas win a national championship.
I didn't fucking watch it. I was probably like 6 years old. What was it, 2005 with like Vince Young and shit?
Yep, it was that game. Yeah, you were.
I was 6 years old. Actually, well, depending on when it happened during the year, they used to do that on New Year's Day, no?
Yeah, the Rose Bowl. Well, that was a national championship game back then, but it was the Rose Bowl game, and it was on New Year's Day. Yes,
I was 5. I was 5 years old. That was also 20 years ago. So, God.
Ugh. What else we got, Daniel? We got anything else?
I think that's kind of all we had for today. Just kind of wanted to get reestablished back in the whole streaming and content. I'm very happy that football is back because life without it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I agree. For those of you that have been in the chat, if you guys drop us a follow, we really appreciate you guys for doing that. And just thanks for being here in the meantime. But over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see a lot more content from us. We usually just ramp it up during football season. It's what we know most about. And we will be in Las Vegas next week doing a live stream sometime, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But we're also going to be golfing out there, doing some fantasy football stuff. We'll have a lot of content coming in pretty soon. So,
God damn it, Xander. Gio in the chat said, "Where do you think OBJ going?" And Xander responded, "Home."
That's fucking funny.
Didn't he Wasn't he somewhere for the preseason? I thought he was like
Isn't he with the
training.
Rams?
He was training somewhere. No.
Oh no, he's with nobody right now. He's
He's a free agent. But I thought there was some kind of news recently that he was like about to sign somewhere else.
As Xander would say, big who cares to OBJ?
Yeah, that's fair.
He's old.
He's on the back end for sure.
Nobody's drafting him in fantasy football.
Do it. I dare you.
Take him in the first round, first overall.
Yeah. 1-1, Odell
that's
Beckham Jr.
I just noticed that somebody on YouTube put a 10-team PPR running backs.
Yeah, that was like half an hour ago. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Just saw
We
it.
were already past fantasy football at that point. We gave everybody their chance. Snooze, you lose.
Well,
Can't
next
get
time
that
we'll
wrong.
have Xander on here, so that should be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll have a little pre-stream to y'all's Eagles-Cowboys game. We can just break that game down if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll have to do that the day before for sure, at least. Because we'll be leaving Vegas that day.
Yeah. Oh, day before. It'll be next Tuesday or Wednesday for sure. But I think it'll be good. So,
Sounds good.
anybody got anything else? Now's your time to say it in the chat. If not, we about to be out of here.
Going once. Going twice.
Are you putting your bets on the Cowboys, Casey? Are you talking about in Vegas? I am not betting on the Cowboys on anything. Not happening. I'm sorry.
Do the Eagles?
Week 1, they blow people away, apparently. I don't know about next week, so we'll see. I'm not saying you guys are going to lose or get blown out. I mean, you could definitely win that game, but I don't know.
It's a big if. The Dallas Cowboys right now are a very large if.
If is good.
Mm-hmm. Great movie.
Edward, what should I bet on the Cowboys? I might bet like CeeDee Lamb scoring a touchdown or something like that.
You can bet Brandon Aubrey plus 1.5 field goals made.
70-yarder made.
Yeah. That's very likely because again, it's a big if. Who knows how many touchdowns we're going to start scoring? We got George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb on either side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
We have Javonte Williams in the backfield.
Sanders says, take the over on Dak sacks.
Yeah. I think that's where the biggest if lies is our offensive line. It's just...
What's the over-under right now?
Oh,
I'll bet it now.
let's find that.
Under on Dallas rushing yards.
Jesus Christ, Dak Prescott has been sacked 256 times in his career.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Let's do...
Dallas.
Yeah, you're probably going to find it faster than I do.
It's because I have the app that I can bet on right now.
There you go.
What was I saying?
Sacks on Dak over under. It's probably like 3.5.
It is at 3.5.
Over.
Jesus. Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's some props they don't have out yet. They'll probably put them out like the week of.
After that
Spread
whole
win.
thing last year with the Lions and Cowboys game, I just kind of take what Xander says about the Cowboys and ride with it because that one week where it was like, ye of little faith, we just got railed.
Whatever the spread is, give it to me.
Oh, dude.
The spread currently is plus 22.5. He's like, give it to me.
It fucking hit.
And it hit.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That was a tough look.
No, he's like, alternate spread 22.5, and it hit. It was like 24.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That day, I ate my crow.
Edward, the points total right now is 46. See, you get it.
Yeah.
Eating crow. 46 is the number right now.
I think that's a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Eagles hitting me over by themselves, huh?
I
Yeah.
wonder what the Eagles over-under is. Hang on. Because each team has total points.
I'm gonna give them 27.
I think this thing is broken.
Lizard.
Well, it's funny because the over-under is 46, but then it says total points 34. Over. It doesn't have it yet.
Maybe you just unlocked a cheat code and that's going to be the total score. So take the under.
First team to score. Who's scoring first?
If the Eagles get the ball first, they're going to score first. I would definitely take the Eagles over the Cowboys in that situation.
There's value in the Cowboys there, though. It's plus 125 for the Cowboys to score first.
I mean, I could see it happening.
I might make that bet just to make the bet.
That definitely depends on who gets the ball first, though. I think whoever gets the ball first in that game scores. Is that a touchdown scored, or is it like
any score?
Any score. Yeah, because I mean, you have Brandon Aubrey. All you have to do is really get to the 50.
Yeah, that's what Xander just said right now too. His like you just need to get to the 45 on
there you go. Yeah, especially with the new kickoff rule, like that's.
I honestly might take the Cowboys first team to score just because the value is crazy. It's plus 125.
Do it. Put $100 on it.
Let's do it. Doing it right now.
Are you really?
Yep.
You're gonna put $100 on that.
Yep. Fuck it.
I'm here for it. This is your first bet of the season, folks.
First bet of the season. First team to score, the Dallas Cowboys against the Eagles. Watch the Eagles run the fucking kickoff back.
Where they score a safety on that. Like Dallas gets the ball first, but the Eagles end up with a fucking safety or something.
Oh, I would die.
God.
Bet is placed.
You're sick. I
did it.
Oh man.
So if I win 225 back.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Bet is placed. All right. Didn't think I would end this with a bet.
Yeah, right? That was easy.
All right, guys. I think that's enough for today.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, more stuff coming. Good season. Hope your teams do well. Unless it's Ohio State, then I hope they lose.
Facts. And the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. If you guys are here for the first time, friendly reminder, share the stream out to your friends, family, whatever. We want to hit 10,000 followers this season. We're at 8,000. We're almost there. Help us out. Also, go to the YouTube because we're going to have to abandon TikTok soon. Maybe.
We'll see. We get any followers from YouTube?
No clue. We got one.
2 viewers. Yeah. We'll be streaming on both, so.
Xander said stop yelling at him. No.
Okay.
No. I have the freedom to yell in my own home now, and I will do it as I please. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you guys again for hanging out. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you soon. Turn on the notifications. Make sure you guys see when we go live and whatnot, and you see our new posts. All right, we love y'all. We'll see you next time. Peace. How do I turn this thing off?